from Sunnyvale Trailer Park, and you're listening to the South of the Straight Show on YouTube. Woohoo!
Okay, guys. Yes, I don't have dick-sucking lips, but you know what I do have that's even better? A dick-sucking heart, okay?
Aww.
I feel my mother. You're a crazy weirdo.
Brother, let me tell you something.
Which is weird, dude.
I don't ever fall, dude.
I'm sick of calling you and you not answering the...
Welcome to the show, everybody. Sideshow Nate and Dan Straight here with another broadcast, another episode here of the South of the Straight Show at New Leonard Media.
Yes,
you see it
brother.
down there in the corner there. Yeah. We are in the stooge right now. I can prove it to you. Look, we're in the big stooge. Here we are. It's massive when you have it on this camera. It's huge.
Is.
I mean, like my fucking
It's like,
arms.
whoa, look at my monitor.
Yeah,
it's so long.
So
Very
welcome to the show, everybody. Tonight on the broadcast, we're going to be talking to a band from Richmond, Michigan, I do believe is where it is. The band Red Brick Road. Jake from Red Brick Road. I chatted with him earlier, Dan, before you were here. He had a really nice studio setup, so I'm very excited to show it to him. Because Dan's always focused.
Excited.
Dan's
I
always
love
focused on the backgrounds of everybody's studios, or everybody's setup.
Every time we talk to people, I'm like, cool, man, what's that in the background?
What's going on with your fucking room, dude? Preston Malin, remember Preston? He had
his dad in the background. I was like,
man.
dude, is that Sammy Hagar?
It was so fucking funny, man. It was so awesome. I loved his dad. Yeah.
His dad's cool. He looks like Sammy Hagar.
Also, we're going to be chatting with Richard Cynic of the band Arsenic Tea Party. ATP. Yeah. He's and I wanted to chat with him too because I've recently seen a lot of things like on the Facebooks, about like band member changing and all this stuff. Like, what is going on with Arsenic Tea Party? I just want to know if they, like pick his brain a little bit about. Is he looking for more members of the band, or is what's happening?
Who else wants to wear the mask?
Hi, I will rule all. How you doing there on Twitch? Yeah, we were just saying we opened the broadcast tonight with a. What we do is we find these live streams. I go to like livestreamfail.com, right, and I find these horrible these Twitch artists that they do stupid, goofy things. And, I don't know, make fun of them a little bit.
I think that's where a lot of YouTubers
I think that's what they're going for, though. Yeah, they love that stuff.
They
dude.
can't go to YouTube to find content.
Right.
They've got to go to other places to find video. You see these funny like prank videos, all these videos that people do, and it's like, well, if they're not getting those off YouTube, how are they getting on YouTube? They're finding these videos and they're presenting them on YouTube.
Stealing them from somewhere.
They're getting them from somewhere.
We are going to be chatting with Rizzo, the man from Northern Michigan here. He used to be on 106 KHQ.
That's right.
Now he's Rizzo and Jeff podcast. You can listen to him. They hang out in a hot tub together, and they do podcasts.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's the Hot Tub Podcast. You gotta look up the Hot Tub Podcast on Apple, Spreaker, or Speaker.
Don't get any ideas, Nate.
Yeah.
Don't get any ideas.
We're doing the next
because
show.
I know exactly what's going through your mind right now.
Hot tub specials, man.
He's like, dude, we can rent one of them hotel rooms with that heart-shaped hot tub, and we can just get in there and we can do ourselves a little podcast, little show, little broadcast there from the. But no, not those guys. It's a little different with them. What have they got? A jacuzzi or something? Like a hot tub?
I don't know. We'll have to
get out of here. You're just joking.
I don't know exactly what he's got going on there. It's
okay.
I do know that he was working on a pirate ship down in Detroit at one point. So we'll talk to him about the pirate ship experience. I don't know what it's like to work on a pirate ship, and are there pirate ships around still that you can go and hang out on? I guess maybe I don't know.
I don't know about pirates, but I'm sure there's still ships around that they maintain. There's a couple in Traverse City here.
The Malabar or whatever is.
Well, that was the old one that was here. I think
okay.
it's like the Manitou now.
Manitou.
If
anybody's tuning in, you can go ahead and start having a little conversations down there in the chat room.
You guys tell us what.
Yeah,
boats
tell us
are
what's
here.
going on. I want to know
what boats are here in Traverse City that we're not naming correctly. Not the Malabar anymore, but that was pirate-ish.
Malabar or pirate.
It was pirate era.
It was, yeah.
Right?
It was like a pirate ship. It was the pirate ship in the bay.
I think it's a little after the pirate era. I think like towards the end of the pirate era would be like late 1700s, right?
Yeah.
So into the 1800s and stuff.
Because we.
What are you doing? You're changing the topic, the subject. I'm talking about fucking pirate ships.
I'm on to something else. I'm thinking about something else.
Okay, this is what you're about to bring up.
This is just the funniest shit I've seen yet, dude. Like,
what happened in the world?
So let's go through this really quickly. If you think about this, okay, somehow Adolf Hitler has won the election in Namibia. Namibia in Africa, and so
Adolf Hitler won an
Adolf
election
Hitler
in
has won
Africa.
an election in Africa. You can see him right here. But
Look at this.
It's a different Adolf Hitler. See,
Look, Adolf Hitler won an election in Namibia. Okay, listen,
Nicole, you're right next door.
Named after Adolf Hitler. But listen, look, on the pictures. It's kind of funny here because it says Adolf Hitler. And it shows a picture of this guy, and then over here it says also Adolf Hitler. Like, wait a minute, don't you got the also? Yeah. This should be like Adolf Hitler, this other dude, also Adolf Hitler. But no.
Hello, hold on. We got somebody who's on the on Facebook calling us up. Yeah.
Dude, I know who this is.
Reese Brink. Is it Reese? Are you there?
Shit knocked out. What's up, bro? We are live.
We are. You know what, Reese? I'm going to send you a link to our Discord chat so that we can chat on there, man.
Developing an app for bands and stuff to all link together so it makes everything really easy for shows and stuff like that. I actually wanted you to reach out to him, Nate. It's something I think is really going to change the game.
I love it. Hold on. Let me get you on. Let me send you the link to the Discord chat, and we'll actually do a face-to-face conversation here, Reese.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm driving, so it'd probably be better if you just called me.
Okay. Well, it's gonna. I can't do it. We can't do a phone right now, but you can just pick up the audio side of it.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'll give you guys a call.
Well, I'll give you a call.
All right, bye.
Okay.
Discord.
Buddy. Yeah. All right, there. I think we just
Reese
hung up.
Brink.
Reese Brink, yeah, MMA fighter Reese Brink out of the
I really
Gaylord
wish
area.
we could have just talked to him right there.
I know we couldn't hear him.
I couldn't hear it.
We couldn't hear anything.
Maybe if he had us on speaker or something.
Yeah, let me. I'm gonna send him the link right now, and we'll hopefully we will be able to get Reese on the line here and chat with him. Man, I'd like to know more about this thing. I don't know if the viewers can listen to that, if they were able to hear that there, but he was talking about a new app that is coming out for bands to help them out. And I wonder how do you got my number?
You know, it's funny, Nate, that we just assume that everyone's downloaded the app of Discord already.
I know. It's
I'll send you the Discord link. Like, he's like, whoa, what's what? Okay, I don't. Maybe he doesn't even do Discord.
Well, no, I know. It's
there's several different
because we do I know. There's got to be a better way that we can do this.
Zoom. People Zoom a lot.
People do Zoom.
But there's a lot of glitchiness in the Zoom, and it's not a really worked out system. I think Discord is far superior, personally.
Yeah. I like the Discord just because the video
you ever
quality
watch
and the audio quality is way better. Yeah,
Did you guys ever watch Court on Zoom?
Court?
Yeah, it comes on every day.
Oh, yeah, dude. I've watched it.
No, it's like, okay, here's the deal. Yeah, if you go to court, it's a public forum. Anyone can come in and watch your court hearing. It's in the public.
Right.
But since of COVID and the courts are closed down, they do everything through Zoom. And because they have to do it all on Zoom, they still have to open it up to the public so you can watch it on YouTube. Just go to your favorite local judge, punch his name into YouTube,
and you can watch all of them.
And you can subscribe to his channel. So
every
time it comes on, it'll go bing, and then you can watch whatever court hearing's happening.
Sam, I realized that we one guy that's watching on Twitch right now is actually my cousin Sam. Cousin Sam is watching, and Nicole Stevenson.
Oh, Sam.
Stevenson. She says that Zoom sucks. Yes, Stevenson.
Read it better than I would have. I would have just gone, just kidding. I'm not a read. Kind of.
Let's see if he's joined up in the, okay, I don't see Reese in there. If he's driving right now, it's going to be a pain in
that's
the
Red
ass.
Brick Road. That's Red Brick Road. I almost saw a Brink. I'm also dyslexic.
I want to see if I can make it so that we can call him right quick. You know, I mean, if it's possible that I can get the audio to be louder.
Well, try him back on the messenger.
Should I? Well, he's probably he hasn't even seen it yet. I'll just try calling him back.
He's driving.
He's driving.
Do you know his phone number? His regular phone number?
No. Oh wait, yeah, I do. He just sent it to me.
See if he answers. He's driving.
Let us know if you folks can hear that.
Like, we're going to make this dude talk while he's driving, right?
Fucking snowy.
Hey.
Hello, Reese, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay, I'm going to be adjusting the audio a little bit here.
Hold on. Let me ask you something first, Reese. Are you on speakerphone? Are you on just talking through your phone? How's this working?
Yeah, I'm just talking through my phone. I don't have you on speakerphone or nothing.
We're trying to figure out how we're going to get the loudest sound produced.
I'm turning it up right now. I'm cranking it up.
You're going to crank them up?
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
All right, Reese, tell me, who's the greatest MMA fighter in Northern Michigan?
I don't know. Probably Christos Kiliopis.
Oh,
wow. Emma,
God.
Christos, huh?
Spit and shine it, why don't you?
What's that?
Spit and shine it, why don't you?
Yeah, I just got off the phone with him a little bit ago. We were talking shit back and forth, so I know if he hears that on there, he'll be happy. But
oh yeah, he'll hear it.
He'll hear it. He'll hear it. Yeah.
He's always commenting in.
I hope everybody can hear us. Can hear Reese right now, who's tuning in. Reese is a MMA fighter here in Northern Michigan. So Reese, now what was it that you were talking about? An app or something like that?
So I don't know exactly what the name is of the app. It's still in the beta phase, and I actually reached out to Frankie because I know this is something that he's really going to dig and get into. But I met a guy in Milwaukee who's really big in the music scene, and he hired this big develop company to help him design this app where bands can all share like a calendar, and it's all connected through their phones, and like they can decide whether they want to share their personal calendar, just their work calendar, or their music calendar. So like, let's say Becoming Human's drummer was sick and they had a list of drummers that they know that's on their calendar. They can look and see, okay, is he available? And they could send him a request. And then in that request, they can send him what he's going to get paid, the directions to the show, what time it starts, if sound is, if his drums will be provided, if the sound's provided, if they got to bring. I mean, it's genius, dude. Like, when he showed this when he showed it to me, I was like, wow, this is like really, really cool. And I mean, they think it's going to be something pretty big, and I don't think I've never seen nothing like it, and I don't think there's anything like it around, because they wouldn't be dumping as much money into it as they are right now.
Right. Yeah. Dude, that's fucking. I love the idea.
So this is an app that's going to be coming out soon.
I don't know how soon it's going to be coming out. I know it's in the beta phase right now, but like the cool thing is like Jesse said, like he'll set up like an event with a bunch of different bands playing, and he's like, I already have my plate full, and I have all these fucking people calling me going like, hey, what time's it start? Mm-hmm. Or hey, what time's the door open? Or hey, what time? Like all this, and literally like all of that would be provided through that app, and it would be directly on your phone, and it's really cool. And like,
that's convenient, man.
Yeah. When he was, like I said, he's the guy that could tell you more and more about it, and I think it could be something that would definitely help everybody in that scene. And I'm not even in that scene, and I was like, man, this is really cool. And I wanted to reach out to you guys, and I wanted to reach out to Frank, because I think it would be something that everyone could. I mean, even you could, like if if you guys were going to go and commentate, or even host a show like the NRAs for Frankie again or whatever. Yeah. And it could be something that everyone's provided with, like, hey, the NRAs are here, they start at this time, all that shit. I mean, it would be very convenient for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, scheduling is one of the biggest things out there right now. I mean, we gotta go. Get everybody all on the same page. And I know from band experience, when you're on a stage. I mean, getting up onto the stage, you've got a set time. You have to follow.
I mean, imagine how easy it would be to be like, dude, we're gonna practice this night, and then you send out a request for everybody to practice, and then they say, because it's really hard to get a band together, all these different people that have different lives, different schedules, to get together and rock. So, hey, we have a request for this night, and then you say, maybe I'm going, or just like you would get a request to go to, like a Facebook request, maybe to go to like
an event or something. Yeah.
You're like, maybe I'll go, or yes, I can make it, and then you can coordinate that a little bit better. That's a genius thing, dude.
Well, yeah, and the cool thing too is like the one thing that he was showing me that I thought was kind of cool too was, so the person that would be like more so in charge. So let's say like Jesse's holding an event and he's got like people that are running sound, he's got people that are running curtain, he's got people running security. Mm-hmm. He can request all of them, and he can write down what they're being paid, and it basically gives him a grand total of what his cost is going to be and everything. And then he can see everyone's pay and what, who can make it, who's a maybe, who can't. And then, like, say Nate's running sound, Nate would only see what he's being paid. He would only be seeing what he's working from,
right.
Point A to point B. Like I said, man, there's a lot of work going into it. And I think, like, for, like, the regional scene and stuff like that, I think it's fucking genius. I think it's going to be a big thing.
Yeah, that's one thing right now that I think is that we as a community that is going through these tough times of the COVID and all that shit even is finding ways that we can, all work together with this, like, I mean, how can we all start to put one app together with another app, like and linking this all together, to make it a little bit simpler, I mean, it does really when we all put our collective minds together, doesn't good shit usually come out, like that's that's kind of the way it works for me.
Yeah, for sure. And then the other thing on top of it, obviously, like, he's a musician himself, and I thought it'd be kind of cool for you guys to talk to him. He threw me a couple of his EP CDs, and I was just jamming to him. It's kind of like a country blues rock CD, and then he gave me a Christmas one too. But yeah, I mean, obviously, me and Frankie are tight, and it was just kind of funny because me and Jesse hit it right off, and I was like, yeah, man, this guy's got his shit together. He knows exactly what he's doing and what he's talking about. I want to link him and Frank together because I think they would be a team that could really accomplish a lot of shit. So. Yeah,
let's get all three of us together, dude. I'd love to get the the trifecta, the shit going on right there.
That sounds like a plan. I'm actually driving. I'm driving into Milwaukee, and traffic is kind of fucking crazy. But I wanted to call and touch base with you guys. I didn't even know you guys were live, actually. But I wanted to call and let you know that I'll shoot you his name and his contact information. Okay. And I just reach out to him. I'm sure he'd love to, come on the air and kind of explain what he's got going on.
Yeah, and we want to talk to Reese too eventually too. When's the next fight? When's that going to be happening?
I've actually had to turn a couple down because my coaches didn't have their passports. I had to turn down 2 main event fights in Mexico, and then I actually had a fight offer for out in Vegas for the UFC, but I had a hand injury that I was just nursing, so I hadn't been training. So
right.
Fortunately, with COVID and all that shit, and I'm hoping 2021 will be a little different. But my wife's been working from home a lot, so I've been staying home and hanging out with the kids and working when she's not, and it obviously it's just been a pretty wild year so far. So
sounds like it, man.
For everyone.
Never take a last minute fight.
No,
that's
you
the rule,
be prepared, 100%. Yeah,
don't ever take a last minute fight. Don't think, dude, I've been training every day. I got 11 days. I can do this fight if I want to. I've been training. Don't do it. Don't ever fucking do it.
Coach fucking Dan over here.
You train for the guy you're going to fight, and you train hard and long for it. Don't take a last-minute fight. That's sweet. But, dude, we want to know more about what's going on with you, and we want to get back with you soon. And
link us up with that guy, man. I'd love to chat with him a little bit.
Yeah. And we want to get you on Discord next time so we can have a conversation, a little face-to-face, and hear you better. And I hope the listeners can hear. I'm not really reading the comments at the moment, but thank you, dude, for getting a hold of us.
Thank you for thinking of us.
I gotta come over and see that Dort Christos anyway. So maybe one of these days, he's over by Bear Lake. You guys are south of that, or
we're Traverse City. We're north.
Yeah, we're a little north.
Well, I'll make him drive to you guys, and maybe him and I will both come in there, and we'll just do an in-person one when I come over and see him.
Awesome.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Do it, man. All right. Well, thank you for calling us, Reese. It's always nice to talk to you, man, and I look forward to the next time, dude.
Yeah, you guys too. Be safe, and I'll talk to you soon.
For sure. See ya.
You too, boss.
Later.
Boss.
There we go, Reese.
Dude, that
Reese
dude.
Brinks, man. He's a fucking
take you to
fighter.
the brink and bust your teeth.
Make sure that you can actually hear the audio.
Thank you for calling us, Reese. It's always nice to talk
to you. You're going to check the audio?
Yeah, I got to
Listen
check the
to
audio.
It.
Hopefully people can hear it. I don't even know if people can hear it because on our end.
I wasn't reading the chats.
Oh, yeah. Good. Excellent.
Oh, you can hear him perfect.
You can hear him perfect. Very, very, very good. All right. Well, anyways, there you go, everybody. It's nice to chat with Reese, and we have some music that we're going to be playing here pretty damn soon, man. We're going to be chatting with the guys from not the guys, but just one guy from the band, Jake from the band.
Jake from the band, dude.
Jake from the band. Red Brick Road.
Oh, Red Brick, no.
Red Brick Road. Yeah, we're gonna be
screwing
having
up all the
having
band
him
names
on.
again tonight.
I gotta turn the audio down though because on the Discord it's like gonna be super
I'm
fucking
loving
loud,
it.
you know. So yeah, that's good stuff. Thank you, Reese, once again. What were we talking about prior to that? Oh yeah, that fucking Hitler guy. That's what it was. The Adolf Hitler. Let's look at it this way though. This is what's kind of funny to me.
What?
What?
This dude was named Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, wait. This
man?
is what's funny to me.
Who
Is that
would
this
name
guy?
their kid, their grand, whatever, after Adolf?
Yes, we do know Andy Van Gilder. This guy right here, Adolf Hitler. He got elected this year, and Trump got fucking voted out.
Listen, hey, I don't care about any of that. I'm looking at this dude and going like, this dude's the same age as me, right? So like his parents or whoever named him damn well knew who they were naming him after a dude that was,
Big league.
Big league fucking murderer, racist.
Yeah, big league murderer. Yeah, psychopath.
I mean, come on, we're talking about this is
world dominant.
I'm not out for world domination. Like,
yeah. He's just letting everybody know though.
My namesake.
Hey, I might that might be my name, but I'm not.
It's his namesake, dude.
For,
Adolf Hitler. Imagine having that name.
Oh God,
I couldn't do it, dude.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how you.
How can I legally get my name changed?
How could you? Wait a minute. How could you? This guy's 54 years old too in the story. 54 years old, right?
A little bit older.
Now,
than me.
how you
But
went
still,
54
there's
years?
No
54 years with that name,
Adolf Hitler,
and then never dawned on you.
Yeah,
like
World War II
hey,
was like 75, 80 years ago now.
That's,
you know what I mean? Dude, whoever did that knew of it.
And in the story, too, it also says that like Germany was actually occupying that territory at one point back in like the 1800s.
Oh, so there's supporters.
Yeah, so there was
supporters.
German influence. Adolf it was actually a family name of his. And it was that's
fine.
Yeah.
Where did Hitler come from?
I don't know. I guess, like that's...
Do they call him Führer
that's
now
his
that
brother.
he's been elected?
I mean, those guys are related. That's
now
his
that
brother
he's been
right
elected,
there.
he's the Führer over there.
So all history has been rewritten.
Wow, dude, I'm telling you, crazy shit, right? That's nuts.
Crazy
History
wild.
repeating itself.
So what else? What do we have going on here to do right now? Should we watch some music or something like that? I mean, I know that the people out there like the
that
music.
sounds pretty good and swell.
It does sound pretty good and swell. I'm trying to remember, what do I have? Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's watch this. This is our good buddy here. This is
it's our good buddy. Everyone's our good buddy. Everyone is our good buddy.
They are.
It's my good buddy here, buddy.
My good buddy, eh?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Good buddy here, bud.
This is head kicking skulls right here. We're gonna
kicking skull.
Kicking
my good
skulls. Buddy. Kicking skulls. Here we go. This is what was his name now? I forgot my good buddy's name.
I don't even know who we're talking about. So how can I remind you?
Ah, man. Okay, here you go. Here's some head. You want some head, Dan? Fuck.
But
there's a bunch of dick on this show tonight too.
What would Mark say to that if you ask Mark, hey Mark?
You're right. Like right
you
now.
You would want some head, right? I mean,
I'm gay. Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Well, then we got it.
Gotcha, Mark. Okay, here we go. Here you go, Mark. really abruptly.
Boom!
Boom! It's done. Welcome back, everybody. Sideshow Nate and Dan Straight here, south of the Straight Show in Traverse City, Michigan, right here in this here place.
Carl left me a message on my phone.
Carl called you? Carl from, yeah.
No, he just sent me a message on Messenger that was just like...
You tell Santa Claus there that, mighty sorry about what happened when I sat on his lap earlier. I didn't realize that I had an accident in my pants.
Sounds like you're listening to the show.
He wasn't too obliged when I sat down on him. So I just like to say sorry. Pass that on to the big man, let him know I need a sharpening stone for my sling blade.
Was he listening to the show? Yeah. Was he watching it? Yeah. Thanks, Carl. Thanks, Carl.
We're going to pass that on to the big man, Carl. We're going to pass it on.
Oh, my God.
Santa Claus, if you're listening,
Sandy.
Carl needs a new sharpening stone for his sling blade. He doesn't want to wound anybody. He wants to, end them. He doesn't want to wound them. He just wants to kill them. Okay. It's like if you're going to shoot a deer, you don't want to wound the deer.
Right,
You want to kill it.
Shoot to kill.
Shoot to kill. Well, he cuts to kill.
Got to do it.
Boom.
Jake, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, wow. Yeah, really well.
Boom.
Hold on. Just don't say anything for a second. Let me push the buttons.
Just those levels, my friend.
It's all right. It's our fault over here, actually. I think I got it cranked way up. And okay, give me a chat with me real quick.
Okay, yeah. Is the levels better? No more bleeding ears?
No, it's pretty loud.
It's pretty fucking loud.
Pretty friggin' loud, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe I could just slide back, because it's a webcam, so I don't know how to adjust nothing.
Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe it might be on my end. I'm trying to adjust some of the audio right now, actually, before we bring you on the screen.
Yeah, we
here.
should be able to adjust this.
Yeah,
audio.
I'm turning that down a little bit.
Okay, cool.
There,
perfect.
All right.
All right, let me. Well, what am I doing? I gotta give him on the screen now, man.
Have I heard of the COVID parody, the COVID Christmas parody song?
Is that what Stab Wound Bear is wondering?
Yeah, I know. I want to know all about it though.
Yeah, I want to know more
Send
about
us a link, dude.
The Christmas. Yeah, send me Stab Wound Bear. Send us the link. I'll play it. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
But right now we got to take a second there, buddy, because we got this guy Rockstar's on, man. We got Rockstars on the show. We have Jake right here. Jake from the band Red Brick Road. You guys are based out of the Richmond area, right? Richmond, Michigan.
Well, yeah, we grew up in Richmond in Armada area, but we're more based out of Clinton Township now. But yeah, that general Metro Detroit area.
Gotcha. And now tell us about the band. I would like to know, what I had done is I had sent out a Calendly thing where people can jump onto this little calendar that I create and they can sign up to be able to be onto the show. And Jake had done it, and I watched the video. The video's great. And that's one of the real big things about the music video's got to be awesome, and that's what we're looking for is that star quality type things, like things that where people are like, they have the good crisp looking videos, well acted and all that stuff. And you guys did it. You nailed it right on the head with your guys' song there for that we're going to be playing here in a little bit, the Bobby Joe song. But I wanted to ask you, the history of the band. Like, tell us about who's involved with creating this band.
Yeah, so we started back. Me and my brother have played. He's the drummer in the band. We've played music together basically forever since we were kids. And then he went off to college for a while and stuff and came home about like 2018. And one of my old bands had just ended. I was kind of like between doing some solo stuff and on that ledge of like, oh, maybe I'm going to give up on music. And he came home and we're like, yeah, let's start another band. Like, let's do something. And about a year after that, we met Chris, our guitarist, through one of our friends, through our friend Kenny. He introduced us to Chris, and like the chemistry was just like so like good instantly that like, I mean, a month later we were out playing shows. A month after that we recorded Bobby Joe, and I mean 3 months after being a band we had that Bobby Joe video done, and we're like, yo, let's do an album. Like, this is, we like this sound, we like where this is going. It was just like the best chemistry you could kind of ask for between three guys in a band,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I've always said that nothing rocks harder than a 3-man band, and that's I look back in the past. You got Nirvana, that one band Nirvana that a couple people might have heard of. We got Green Day. Shit like that, dude. Like there's just some badass fucking bands out there that are just 3-man bands, and that's one of the main things is having that chemistry like that. Has that been like easy? Because when you only got 3 men that are sitting there battling, versus like some bands with 5, of a fucking. I don't know about like Slipknot bands or some shit where you got a fucking marching band behind the singer or some shit. But like, but you guys, as far as like writing the songs and whatnot, who is the one in charge of like writing all, putting that process together?
Writing the songs. So on the album, there's 3 songs that Chris sings. We sort of co-front the band, but I do take a big brunt of like the singing work on the album. And he's his big thing. He likes guitar more.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to be like a guitar hero, and I'm more of a songwriter. I'm more focused on the songwriting. So for most of it, I write a lot of the lyrics, and obviously with the lyrics comes a melody too. So it has to stay somewhat in the idea of the melody. But then for actually putting the songs together, the 3 of us kind of sit down and we just kind of start jamming it. Just like, basically it might start with like the 3 chords I got in mind, and then we kind of expand that and the melody grows, and my brother just starts beating the shit out of the drums. And then, pretty much everything we write is really rough, like jam sessions. And then when we do something we like, we're like, all right, that right there can be a song. Now let's just like, rough, smooth out the edges of it and actually make it where it's not just us playing random parts of the song and figure out which part's going to be which part and stuff like that.
Growing up in the Detroit area there, is that where you grew up as well? Was Detroit?
Yeah, well, I grew up about 30 minutes north from Detroit, so the Detroit area and the surrounding areas definitely, though, as a musician.
You think I haven't noticed?
Area.
He said it.
He said it just like I do. He said it just like I fucking do. I don't say it weird.
I fuck with Nate because I say Detroit.
It's Detroit.
Detroit. We're going down to Detroit. He says we're going to Detroit.
Is it Detroit or is it Detroit? Which is it, Detroit or Detroit?
If you're just gonna say it, like, let it roll off the tongue.
Detroit, hard D.
Yeah, that's a Detroit. Hard D.
Brother, let me tell you something right now. I'm just kidding. That's pretty good. I fuck with Nate. It's okay. It's my own personal fuck with Nate thing that I do, and I just say Detroit.
But growing up down there, do you notice that like some of your influences? Who was it that really was kind of inspired you guys to start music and inspires the way that you write the music and whatnot? Oh, did we lose him?
I think you got me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You just a little froze up.
Yeah, you're froze up. I can hear you.
Okay. Well, maybe it'll catch up as I talk. So like writing influences, I take a lot differently from like lyrically to like musically is 2 big different things for me, because like lyrically I'm more inspired by like storytellers of like Johnny Cash, David Bowie, stuff like that.
Totally.
But musically I'm more inspired by like just like the heavy, grungy, garagey rock, talking like the White Stripes, Nirvanas, even Soundgarden with the complexities and all that.
Oh man!
So it's definitely not like, we're definitely as a band not like a one band inspired thing. It's a draw from like a lot of stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That's exactly what I like. I think everyone's gonna be really excited to hear what your music sounds like, because You're hitting all the right buttons here, buddy.
Yeah. Hitting the buttons and hitting the look and all that stuff.
You guys got it well put together.
Right now you are still as a fucking board.
Right now, it's just a still photo of you.
It is a still photo.
You're gazing off into the.
Oh, where'd he go? Whoa, hey, that was back. Hey, he came back.
Yeah. I refreshed it, so.
You were totally pulling a Jack Black, like staring off into the fucking darkness. That was totally killer. But no, man. And how, has it been a challenge during COVID to kind of keep things rolling? And what are you guys thinking about shows? That's really what I really want to know about, because we got a little thing that we might have popping that we're really excited about. And it's virtual reality shows, and we haven't really let out a lot of the details, but it's something that's like COVID friendly. And can you imagine like you're doing a virtual reality show where you're the band jamming and the people watching it, we have virtual reality cameras set up mapping like 10 cameras in front of your band, jamming live, mapping every movement. So whoever's watching it, it's like, I can run from this side of the stage to this side of the stage and watch this show. Is that kick-ass or what? And do you guys, would you be into that? And
that's actually something we've actually talked about, trying to put that together ourselves, and just realize the upfront expense is something where we'd have to talk about that again way down the line. But that is something that we have thought would be so cool to do, to have a multicam. We've done a couple live streams, but to do exactly what you're talking about, multicam virtual reality stuff, that would be so killer. Especially
it'd be trippy, man. You could just sit back on your Oculus, or you could take your cell phone, download a fucking app, and just put it on your Google Cardboard or something.
That's cool. Using your phone to do the VR thing, that's cool. But a real VR,
the Oculus,
dude, that's because you're there. It's like wraps all the way around. But at any rate, make it so you could do it on your phone. But yeah, we're working on stuff like that, but obviously the real thing is to do the real thing and have a show, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we all want that back.
That is the glory of being in a band.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's where the magic happens. That's what gives people the drive and the influence. Because literally, dude, it's one thing to jam in a studio and maybe do a virtual reality show, and it's really fun and you have a good time, you're jamming with your buddies. It's a whole nother thing to stand in front of a crowd of even 200 people and get the vibes coming off of them. Their energy is pouring into you. They're like, you're plugged in. There's nothing to describe it.
Right.
It's like a drug, man. And you're plugged in. You're getting this energy. You're getting all this love. You're fucking jamming. You're plugged into them. They're plugged into you. The music is working. You know what I mean? Fucking spiritual, bro. And only a live show can produce that. But I think that if we did this right, we could share those vibes through virtual reality if it was done quality and it was done right. And let's say not only are they watching you, but while you're jamming, there's a screen. We put a projector up or something so you can see all the people that are fucking lined up, dude, watching your show. You know what I mean? So it's like, well, look at all these people popped up all over this board. So you're jamming in front of a huge audience. That's just like the little details that you would work out to make it way better. But yes, nothing like doing a show. Now, what are you guys looking for as far as what are you thinking as far as when we can start booking some shows next? Have you heard anything? Is there any places that are going to be open to wanting to do that? And is there venues down there that are even going to be around after this? That's a big thing, dude.
Yeah. The future.
It's really scary for the culture. Yeah. It's so scary right now for the culture around Detroit. There's a few venues around a couple different areas. We play Cleveland quite a bit and stuff, and there was one venue we loved there, and they're done. They closed, and
wow.
We want to get back to doing shows as soon as possible. But we actually this week, I believe, it's the 13th. This week we would have been on tour right now through all of this week, a little bit into next week, and we just canceled that because the shows for one started dropping like flies, and the shows that were left on it was like, well, now we're going to be losing too much money to make the drives to these shows worth it. And then not only that, there is the whole thing too is we don't really want to, we don't want to get the bad rap of being like these guys were putting on shows when they shouldn't have. And since we started questioning the moral part, we said let's just cancel it. Let's focus on some other stuff right now.
And that sucks, man. But you know what? I think what COVID's really doing to the live show market is wiping the feet right out from underneath it. Not only for the venues, but for the performers and the musicians as well. And this is why, because when it does open back up and it's okay to go do a concert, and we've got it all kind of figured out now. There's going to be so many bands that are just raging to get out there, and they're going to just be piling in. And these venue owners are going to have to basically rebuy venues. Like, we're going to have to rebuy venues. All our money's invested in that. We can't pay these bands a lot of money, but they're a dime a dozen right now.
Robert.
So right now, bands are going to get paid shit because everyone's going to be wanting to fucking rock that venue, and the venues are going to be real low budget because they're trying to rebuild and establish a business. So they're going to have to cut corners. It's just wiping the feet out. It's
Robert Taser from the Skoda Rockfest also brings up a good point here, right on the in the live chat below. Liability insurance is going to be dictating the future of live music because I mean, look at the way that the insurance policies are the ones that are going to be fucking running.
You want to have 200 people in your building? That's a huge liability.
Right.
What if we get sued because people got sick here when it's supposed to be corona free, and that's why we've allowed the shows to happen. Now the city's suing this guy. Now he's losing his business license. He's being sued by multiple people personally. I mean, dude, the liability insurance, yes, would be through the roof. And people might not be able to afford that. This is scary, dude.
Oh, yeah.
So I do want to talk about real quickly there, Jake, if you don't mind. You guys, even though we do have this COVID, all this crap that's going on, you guys got a single that's coming up in January, right? You got
it's not all negative shit.
Yeah, it's not all negative and piss and fucking vinegar out there, man. We got fucking musicians that are still doing it.
Tea Party, get that 45 and shoot me, motherfucker. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so tell us about the song that's coming out here in January.
Yeah, for sure. And real quick, just to piggyback what you said about it's not all negative, man. In the beginning of the year, we had a bit of that. But I got to tell you, for every door that closed for us this year, 2 other doors opened. And it might have not been playing shows like we wanted to, but other doors still open. And this has been one of our most successful years by far, even with like the lack of playing shows. So that being said, to talk about the next video, we use some of the time to, of course, do it safely and everything. But with not having shows and stuff, to shoot a video for our next song that's coming out in January. It's called After Party, and it's quite a bit different than the first single we released, Bobby Joe. It's not a softer song. It's still fast paced, but it's it's mostly just keyboards and vocals. So it's definitely a whole different side to what our band is capable of. It shows a different side of us. As for songwriters and all that, and it's much more like musically well put together, where there's a lot of string arrangements and stuff going on that we had wrote all ourselves and things like that. And I really dig the song. The band really digs the song. That was why we chose it to be the next single. So yeah,
nice. And but now you say January, like you just a rough estimate of a date or anything like that, or a set date?
We haven't set a date yet. We're actually not doing our own distribution anymore. So right now it lies in the hands of the powers that be that are going to actually help us get this out there. But the date we told them we would like and to try to work it around is around that first Friday of January. We don't want nothing out around the holidays because oversaturated market for one. For number two, people are just busy with family and stuff. They're not spending as much time online. So
right.
Just helps out. Wait for the holidays to end. People go back to work, go back to their houses if they're not working or working from home. Have all that little extra time to be on YouTube and then really have that video out, that single out on Spotify and all that. So
yeah, absolutely. That's the way to do it, man. Robert Taser's blowing it up down here. He says it for liability insurance in 2019. It was $1,000, and now it's $2,500 plus, and that's for one day. And that's if you can even get one. I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go right back to the negative stuff, but you just brought that up. Like, what the frick, dude? I did have a liability insurance through because I had my own business for quite some time, but I went through Larkin Insurance here in town. I mean, I have $2 million in liability insurance, but it only cost me like $800 a year. But that's different. I'm not doing a show.
You're not doing it. It's just for you. You're not talking about the public at that point.
Right, exactly. But at any rate. Any rate,
August 14th, he's calling for the Skoda Rockfest. Skoda Rockfest. Maybe would that be the second one, or I don't know, because we were supposed to be the second one this year. So would it be the second one next year?
It would probably.
It would still be the second one. Yeah.
Robert.
Anyways, let's get back to the talk with our guest. We're talking to Rob.
We can
do We're talking in the fucking chat box. I would love to know.
We smoke weed, dude, and we smoke a lot of it.
I still respect Robert and all that, but I just I gotta try to stay focused on two things at once, But now you also have your debut album that's going to be coming out in March, right? Following the single.
Yeah. So we're gonna follow up the single in January with another single, which is either gonna be early February or depending on the type of market we could pick up on the first single. If people are really biting and it seems like, you know, the crowd we're getting's hungry for more, we're gonna drop it sooner. But roughly it's planned for February, and then March, yeah, we're dropping a full-length 10-song album.
Sweet.
Dude,
Sweet.
that's
Yeah,
awesome,
you know what? I think that's kind of cool too, because that's almost like unheard of nowadays to drop an album. You know, like a lot of people are just dropping singles after singles. You know, I mean they're all like 6ix9ine. They got to do one after another.
I like having a whole album though, because it's like, all right, that song was awesome. I want to hear the rest.
I want to hear the rest of it. Yeah, because you get like the feeling of that album. You know,
dude, like you ever remember like getting stuck on one album for a while?
Yeah.
Like, for the whole 3 months, I listened to that album.
Like Antichrist Superstar, dude.
Yeah.
I jammed Marilyn Manson like fucking crazy when I was a kid,
yeah,
dude.
I remember you drove a Lincoln, a big long Lincoln Town Car. That was a rear-wheel drive in the winter nightmare, dude.
Oh, man,
scared to death in that thing.
It was awesome.
Marilyn Manson.
Well, we're gonna play you. We want to play your music video there, Jake. Bobby Joe. And I wanted to know, like, I like to get the backstory. I want to understand where the song comes from. Like, what is the meaning of it and all that stuff. Could you please take me into your mind for a second and let me understand what we are doing here?
Yes, for sure. So I write a lot about like I guess you'd call it like social politics, not about politics, about government, but like things that go on in our society, how things are affecting people right now and stuff. Like, for example, the next single coming out is really follows the storyline of opiate addiction, but I know you're asking about Bobby Joe, and that one follows the story of someone being killed through gun violence when they were innocent, because, you know, this guy's hot-headed, and, you know, he owns a gun and someone breaks into his house, but he kills the wrong guy because in the heat of the moment and stuff. And it just really follows it's a fictional story about millions of true stories that are out there, if you know what I mean.
It's a relatable story.
We have all heard this story 1,000 times, and I just put together a fictional narrative about it. And, you know, also too, I'd like to throw it out there a bit that like I'm not like, because a few times we've gotten some things and people think that it's like this band isn't political, and I'm not trying to say people shouldn't have guns and stuff. I just in general am trying to say people should be less violent with their fellow man, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
There's better ways to handle things, you know.
Yeah, right, absolutely, man.
Right, yeah.
No, I agree 100%. There's always it's good to be good to your fellow man.
You got to be able to speak
Don't be
things
violent.
through, you know.
You know, I mean, I can tell you what, though, a gun is a very good deterrent from someone becoming violent as well. So it's, you know, it is a two-way street there. But yes, in general, come on, man. Let's love each other.
Come on, man.
You know? Come on, man.
Hold on, let me get that.
Who says that? Who says it all the time?
Come on, man.
Oh,
Joe Biden.
Come on,
Joe
man.
Biden says that.
Let's
right
get
there,
together.
Man.
Come on, man.
Come on,
I
man.
mean, what you just said there was totally big league.
Oh, yeah.
Big league.
Big league.
Big league. Big league.
We do sound bites all the time. Actually, the president was calling us for the longest time.
I like China.
Yeah. So we took some sound bites from him. Yeah, he didn't really. Well, he did call us. If you watch back to some of the other shows.
Yeah, look back on some of the other shows. We had nice chats with the president.
Yeah.
and Whitmer and Biden.
They've all been on the show.
Until Biden suddenly was wiped off of Snapchat. I don't know how that happened.
It was because of us.
Seriously, like I had made that fucking Snapchat filter, and the next thing I know, Biden's getting elected and all that. Boom, that fucking thing got erased from fucking Snapchat.
I love it.
Like that's bullshit. But the Trump one's there.
Oh, fuck
the fucking
yeah.
the Gretchen Whitmer, Big Gretch is getting ripped on left and right.
So basically, we have some Snapchat filters that we use, and we pretend that their guests are really on our show.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
No, it's all real.
It's real.
These are all real. Yeah, it was real
It's
conversations.
real
With fucking
stuff.
Gretchen Whitmer
Gotcha.
contacts us. You know?
She hit us up a million. Gretchen Whitmer, that was real.
Yeah, that was all real.
All right, man. Well, let's listen to this music.
Yeah.
I
Let's
know
check
everybody's
this out.
just dying, chomping to get at it.
Yeah. We it's been a pleasure meeting you and getting to know you. And you know what? I want to know more about you guys in the future too. Let's stay in good connection. I do hope that everybody's going to be going down into this description in the bottom here on the you click that button for the Red Brick Road. You hit the subscribe, and then you bada boom, bada bang. Keep on following these guys. Check these guys out because you're supporting a local scene just by watching their videos or just
dude,
by
I'm
listening
subscribed
to
to so many people on YouTube that my phone is constantly blowing up.
Mine
Bing,
is too.
bing, 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 bing. But
hey, what the fuck's that shit in your background there? You got
what's that?
what's going on
what's
back
that,
there?
Jake Jones?
Jake Jones guitar?
Jake Jones?
Yeah. I'm in like our rehearsal space, like our demo studio spot. I do like some recording and stuff. We don't record our songs. Well, we record them here, but as demos, then we go to a different studio. But yeah, Jake Jones is my stage name. So
gotcha.
Oh wow.
That there was honestly, it was just a drunk buy. It was like a advertisement on YouTube, and I had too many beers, and I was like, and they already like it was one of those ads where they already put your name on it and shit.
You're like fuck yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then it got here, dude, and it's like. It looks good on video, but dude, it's so chintzy and cheap. I can't believe I bought this shit. Dude,
and what's that? Is that a Newmark turntable behind you there on the other side, or is that a mixer?
Yep, that's a Newmark turntable.
Boom.
I used to do some DJing, and
nice.
Yeah, it just still lays around. I don't want to sell it because I've found before when I've sold equipment I used to have, there comes up a date or a time that I need something like that, and I'm like, why? So I just
why did I get rid of it? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I got a drawer of guitar pedals now because I used to sell them and then I'd want them again. So now if I don't use them, they hang in a drawer until I might need them.
And plus, you might have a kid that needs one. I always keep shit around, especially if like music shit, because a kid might come around and you're like, oh, dude, take this. We got a Technique turntable sitting right there in the studio, ready to go. We just all get to turn it on. We're well, dude, we're gonna check this out, bro. We're gonna listen to this music. We're gonna put it out for the listeners and encourage everybody, like we said, to check these guys out. YouTube, Spotify. They've got a big album, full length album, gonna be dropping
March
in March, and we're excited to hear it, man. We're excited to hear the music. Thanks so much for coming on tonight, brother.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for having me. I appreciate it. Any opportunity, love it. Thank you guys.
For sure. All right, have a good night there, Jake.
You too. Peace out.
Peace out, Jake Jones.
Jake Jones. That's Jake Jones right there. No relation to Jenny Jones. Remember, Jenny Jones was the talk show lady.
Jenny Jones.
Jenny Jones.
Was it Jenny Jones? Was it?
Yeah, remember Jenny Jones?
Oh my gosh!
Remember
barely.
that show? I mean, it was like Phil Donahue
right?
and then Jenny Jones. It was like that order when you were watching it.
And
Phil
then Ricky
Donahue,
Lake,
Jenny Jones, and then Ricky Lake, and then Dan.
There was a couple other ones out there. I mean, obviously Oprah. She came out around Donahue time, just after.
There he is. Oh, he's paused.
Okay, yeah, I was on Ricky Lake.
It's raw, baby.
Okay.
I was on Ricky Lake back in the day.
Let's watch this video, man. I want to check this out. Everybody else wants to check it out, and we want to talk to Richard Cynic coming up after this, man. We got Richard Cynic from the band Arsenic Tea Party. We're going to be chatting with him. So, oh yeah, Arsenic Tea Party. Wait a minute. Hold on. We got. There we go.
That's what happens.
Bobby Joe sat reading when he heard the glass break. Saw a man in his house dressed in all black and gray. Bobby Joe ran to grab his old 44, and the thief ran the hell out Bobby's back door. Young James on his way home from school late that night. Usually doesn't walk alone after daylight. Bobby Joe ran out his front door, said I've got you now, yeah. Before young James had a chance to plead zombies on a bend. My head is convex, and he's here to impress. Muscles on the asphalt, mine is on the floor. Voice ripping Russian indicates his control. It's a blue dawn. Resisting your weapons, might as well give 'em up. Tommy's in the backyard, now he's in the front. Never knocking at your windows, never knocking at your doors. Now Jesus Christ, baby, on all fours. It's a blue dawn. I wanna say I love you, but I know you too well. I wanna say so much, but I really don't. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Tell me the cop, he's really demons. Tell me the cop, he's delinquent. Boy, he'll stuff you in the face, look you in the ass really, really hard. Tell me the cop, he's really demons. Tell me the cop, he's delinquent. Boy, he'll stuff you in the face, look you in the ass really, really hard. He's a parasite, rubbed into the bedroom by the red, red light. He's a parasite, hold me. He's a parasite, feeding on your master's leading eyes. He's a parasite, die, 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 die. My wife will be dashing him in the head. Spoke about the evidence, that's what I said. Never looking forward, always living back. Please, God, please, legalize crack. It's a blue dawn. Give a round of applause to the leading cause of death. Tommy has arrived, so put away your man. Leaving by the back door, framing your daddy. Tommy is alive in the land of plenty. It's a blue dawn. I wanna say I love you, but I know you too well. I wanna say so much, but I really don't. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Tell me the cop, he's really demons. Tell me the cop, he's delinquent. Boy, he'll stuff you in the face, look you in the ass really, really hard. Tell me the cop, he's really demons. Tell me the cop, he's delinquent. Boy, he'll stuff you in the face, look you in the ass really, really hard. He's a parasite, rubbed into the bedroom by the red, red light. He's a parasite, hold me. He's a parasite, feeding on your master's leading eyes. He's a parasite, die, 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 die.
Jesus Christ.
That was brutal as hell.
Wow, that was brutal. Fuck, yeah, it was Arsenic Tea Party right there, everybody, with Tommy the Cop. Tommy the Cop, man, and we are going to call.
Dude, they're dope, man.
Yeah, I love the music. I was sitting there listening to it, and I'm like, I just start laughing every damn time I start. It just brings a smile to my face. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the craziness. Maybe it's the speed, the tempo. I don't know what it is.
It's just right up your alley, man.
It is. It is totally. Okay. Oh, you know what?
Yo.
Hold on. I got to bring you up on the screen there. We got Richard Cynic, who is going to be on the phone on the Discord chat with us.
You guys ready?
Ready? Here we go. Bringing him on in 3, 2, 1, and here's Richard Cynic, everybody.
Boom,
this
there
is
he is.
Richard Cynic from
I recognize
the
that
band we just got done listening to, actually. And I see we have a mask on. You have the mask. You are presented with a mask here. Richard, how are you doing tonight?
Richard's had a mask every time.
Doing great.
This is what he looks like. There's a fucking face underneath him. I didn't know. I thought he was just a wooden mask man the entire time.
I know, it's pretty surprising to me, too.
Oh, man.
Well, dude, listen.
Kitty.
When we talked to you earlier, I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to recognize this dude. But you've had the mask on every time. I keep forgetting that.
Yep.
You guys out.
Dude,
yeah,
got
you freaked
us.
us out. You got your kitty there, too. You got your kitty with you. What's your kitty's name?
That's Baz Meat.
Baz Meat?
Yep.
Is that,
you're
his real name is Bug.
Dude, I can see you're at your grandma's house. You got the your wallpaper, the kitty. You're at your grandma's house. Dude!
The horse pillow.
Dude,
Hell
this
yeah,
is
man.
an amazing set you have.
I love it. Yeah. I love him.
That's awesome, dude. Sweet. Oh! But I carry a gun, because you never know.
Oops. This one.
That's it.
That's the sound that I was going for.
What up, Big Mike? Mike's saying what's up
Big
to
Mike
us, guys.
is in the house. So, Richard, what's been going on with you, man? I want to know, that video, yeah, Tommy the cop. That's fucking. I love it. It's brilliant. It's just so speedy and high pitched and high tempo.
It's brutal.
It's brutal. It is brutal.
Yeah.
Robert Tasers came back with a wow, and that was that like completely composed by you, or how does that all work out?
Yeah, pretty much. The first album was composed completely by me too. Tommy, I sent you the revamped version, basically. But you, I understand that you played the YouTube version, the lyric video, the original.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that. I don't know if you had a chance to hear the new Tommy yet, but that one slaps even harder. And it's basically that is quintessential Arsenic Tea Party. That is like everything that I wanted to do.
I'm actually pulling it up right now.
I can imagine why, dude. Because that is sick.
Yeah.
That is dope,
that was a
bro.
fucking sick song, dude.
That was the video production was amazing. Like the quality of everything, like it was on point, dude. Like you nailed it down. Real music video right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually had that done by someone else. I just thought, hey, I kind of want a lyric video that I didn't have to do myself. I just wanted to be able to, see what somebody else's take would be. So I have our new bassist. He recommended me his ex-girlfriend. She does videos for does like marketing and videos and stuff like that for a sex toy company. So I thought, oh, that's perfect. That's great. We right up my alley. So yeah, she made it.
Right up her alley too, buddy. And I can't believe that he's let this be his ex-girlfriend, dude.
Yeah,
what?
That's what I started laughing at. He lent me his ex-girlfriend.
Lent me his ex-girlfriend. She sells sex toys. She's right up my alley.
Perfect. It was
dude,
great.
Amazing.
Oh, what's for dinner?
Yeah, like some chunky soup, buddy.
Oh, I didn't know if I was allowed to show the label.
Oh yeah, I don't care.
Why not?
I don't give a shit. Is that chunky soup?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, Campbell's.
Sausage. Yeah, buddy. That's the good shit.
One of our sponsors for Arsenic Tea Party now. Along with Warwick.
It is now, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Someone's going to pay.
And we also have a squirt.
Brother, get that crap out of here right now, dude. Coke only, brother.
Coke only.
All right, you're good. You're good.
So
Sorry,
now,
Coke's a rare treat for me.
What's that?
Coke's a rare treat for me.
Oh.
Not for me. I have it every day.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Coca-Cola. Right.
Right. Yep.
So yeah, man, we're super stoked about that video we just watched, man.
Well, that video is cool. That's actually an older video of theirs that I hadn't seen before, but I saw it tonight, and I was like on their channel, which I hope that everybody goes and checks out ATP. And we got the link in the description down below.
That's what I was getting at.
Go check them out and subscribe to them there, because Richard's got some great videos, like the way, and you're the one that is putting them all together. And Richard has really been kind of like the driving force behind Arsenic Tea Party. I mean, he's been the creator of it. He's kept it going and all that tough.
Yeah,
and I was wondering, like, haven't you guys had some lineup changes recently or something like that? Is that what I've been reading on Facebook or?
It went a lot uglier than I thought it would. Things were just kind of moving a little slow. The other guys were kind of busy with their other band and a bunch of real life stuff, just regular everyday life stuff, and things were just kind of at a standstill. And I was like, me and the new bassist decided to just kind of like go and move on without him, but it ended up being kind of ugly. So I was like, feelings were hurt. I'm just hoping that maybe we can be friends again someday, but I'm just gonna chill out and they got their own shit going on, basically.
Well, you know what? Put a message out to him right now. Put a message out to him. We're gonna clip this. We're gonna make this a thing tomorrow. We're gonna mend problems on this show right now.
We are about positivity, buddy.
Richard, take it away. You have something to say to them? Go right ahead.
Well, I'm sorry things went the way they did. We were friends before being in bands together and stuff. And I hope we can be later on. So, best of luck with Sleepless Malice, and hope we can, get back in touch someday.
Well, I like that. That's a good point. It's always don't burn the bridges. You always want to keep them alive, keep them, have some sort of friendship, some sort of, connection in a way. I know from my own aspect, when I was in a band years ago, they kicked me out. Like and I was like, what the fuck? Man, because I thought that we were doing pretty good.
You're bringing us down, man.
Yeah.
That's what they said to Nate.
It was one of those types of things where it was like I wasn't at their level or something like that. Yeah, right. We were together for like over a year, and did multiple shows around the state. And one of our biggest ones was at the Machine Shop. That was really fucking cool. But the day that they kicked me out, I was like, man, this kind of fucking sucks. And then I turned and I went right to radio. And I got on, the next thing you know, I'm making parody songs left and fucking right, It just turned, and I'm like, I'm getting more fucking radio play now than I ever did when I was in a fucking band,
Right. You're like, there's no sense in being enemies, guys.
And I was kind of bitter. I was kind of bitter at first.
But no, you never want to burn bridges. And we were talking to Jake earlier, and he was like, man, I used to sell my equipment and like, or give this away, give that. He's like, now I got a drawer full of like pedals because I don't throw shit away because I might need it later. And the same goes with friends,
with
man.
People.
You don't burn bridges because you don't know what kind of help you can get from those people later,
or
man.
Just even how you can help them,
emotional help. I got to call my fucking homie.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Well, that's cool. I think that's
music. You don't want to do it. It's, you really don't want to do that in music at all. So.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, things are what they are at the moment.
Right,
but yeah, we're moving on, and he's me and him are actually I'm going over there tomorrow. We've been cranking out songs like crazy.
Sweet. I can't wait to see him and hear him because
really well.
Wait a minute now. You got something that you've been working on for the past few weeks that we were almost going to be able to play tonight with the visuals, but we do have the audio of it. This new song that you've been working on, the 12 gauge. What was it again? The 12 gauge. Shoot, I forgot the name of the song. Fuck.
12 gauge exit strategy.
Exit strategy.
I started that song last year when we were getting evicted, basically, and I was pretty bummed. I hadn't been to work. I was basically sitting there in the middle of my living room, like surrounded by like all my stuff. I was like drunk as hell, and I just jammed it out on the acoustic, and I just kind of wrote the song like right there, and it was a pretty depressing time and everything like that. So the song's actually about suicide.
Oh wow, man, that's
kind of
that's heavy. Like
sometimes you can get yourself into a spot where you're feeling pretty low and maybe you wouldn't commit suicide, but you could contemplate it and you could think about it and you could even put yourself in the position of somebody that might do that. And you know what? You can say, dude, I'm gonna write a song about this shit.
Right. Yeah. Get the feelings out.
Yeah, definitely. And it's like, of course, in classic Arsenic Tea Party fashion, I make light of it. There's a lot of levity. It's like, it's kind of, with me, there's always a lot of gallows humor and, things are almost sardonic,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
well, you gotta have that. When I was listening to, yeah, exactly. It's a coping mechanism that we all have, to be able to sit there and it is something that actually stems from a lot of codependent homes and whatnot, stuff like that. Which I know I do. I'm a victim of doing the turning it into just laughing it off type of a situation, like taking that negative thing and trying to turn it into a positive, but like looking for comedy, and I fuck up all the time with it, it makes sense in my head, but it may not make sense in somebody else's head, but that is kind of what works for me, as long as it works for me, who the fuck else does it matter, it
will probably work for somebody else as well. Because it's working for you, but it'll more than likely work for somebody else out there too. You'd be surprised what's relatable to people, and I think that's like what Josh Holler just said. 12 gauge exit strategy is a fucking beast. People can relate with that, dude. You know what I mean?
Right.
People can relate to shit like that.
A lot of the lyrics are a little goofy, the way I word things. It's got that air of levity, But I mean, hey, I was making jokes in the helicopter when I was getting medvaced. You know, I was dying. I was making jokes. So,
yeah.
I mean, that's just the kind of person I am, I suppose.
We were gonna not talk about the getting shot tonight.
How you
know?
doing?
I wanted to mention it just for the sake of driving the point home.
Yeah, right.
We always talked about that with you. We've talked it several times now.
Every time, I know. I mean, you know, this is one thing though. A lot of you got your songs do involve guns. I've noticed that with a lot of the songs.
Gun toting, bro.
And is there a particular reason for that or anything, or
badass?
I just grew up with firearms everywhere, you know, and there's just a part of just part of me, I guess.
Yeah,
weird.
It's totally normal, really. It's not fucking weird at all. I mean, there's people all over the world that are like, you know, they grow up in a certain way, you know, and that is totally normal. Then
Ted Nugent is like a gun-toting dude, man.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm all for everybody being able to protect ourselves. We had this conversation earlier. I'm going to keep going back to the conversation that we had with Jake there, but you know, he was saying, it's not that I'm against guns. I just wish the human race would be less violent with each other. You know, like, just shut the fuck up and be less violent with each other, right? And I was like, you know, that's a really good point. But having a gun keeps people in check from getting violent with one another. So, I mean, it's like really a catch-22. So, I mean,
when I'm shooting, I mean, I it's a meditative process for me to shoot. You can learn a lot of stuff about there's a lot of parallels when you're shooting to what's going on in your life at the time. So killing people is like the last thing I think about when I'm shooting. Like, that is the very last thing it doesn't even enter my mind.
You know, I would like to ask you, by being shot and very seriously shot, may I add, when you do go out and shoot, and if you practice at the range, you know the damage this bullet can do. That you're hurling down the fucking range there, dude. I mean, that's got to creep into your mind every time you pull that trigger, and you know that the absolute power that's blasting out of that cannon and what it can do to the human body. One bullet, dude, just destroy shit, man. I mean, do you have a different sensation now shooting than you had before, knowing what the fuck that is?
I actually don't. Doesn't really enter my mind. You know, it's weird, but it don't.
Until now.
It's natural as it used to be. Well, I mean, I'll look at. Okay, I will take that back, because after I'm done shooting, I'm looking at the target and I'm seeing, oh, look, this bolt keyhole here, or this happened this way, and I start thinking about the physics of it, and then I was like, oh yeah, kind of like what happened inside of my body. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
So now you said that there's a bunch of shit that's been happening that you would love to talk about if I'm down. That was actually where the interview commenced this week. Was we shoot the shit back and forth.
Yeah, right,
that's
exactly.
The way people converse, and then we make a big spectacle of it. But what I was wondering is that, you know, like, what a bunch of shit had happened. Like what kind of shit did you want to talk about? I was wondering.
Well, basically, it was just all the stuff that was because after the split in the band, things started picking up. We started writing more, and things just started going. And like, we were coming out with all this new material, and I kind of wanted to just basically let everybody know that we got a new album that's gonna be coming out somewhat soon. I don't have an exact date for it, but it's underway, and I just kind of wanted to talk about the new album.
Nice.
Yeah, basically that. And I mean, of course, a lot of life changes. You know, I'm back at the parents' place. So this is where I sleep.
Oh, we're right there in your bedroom.
We were close with the grandma remark then. We were one step off.
Yeah, very close. I didn't want to spoil it.
Hey, man, I've been there. Trust me,
Dude,
I've been there.
Shit, though.
I've been on that couch right there, actually. That was the couch.
Your parents are like watching your videos going, This motherfucker is making videos and music like this. He's creating it. I doubt your parents would say motherfucker, actually. I take that part back. But no, they're like, this dude sleeping on our couch is a superstar. And he's sleeping on our couch.
Yeah, he's going to be a fucking, I mean.
Fuck COVID.
And what I like about the Arsenic Tea Party is that, is when it comes to like you putting it all together, you are the one putting it all together. Like this is like, I mean, every single beat and every single little, like if you hear like there's like, the keys or something like that I hear all the time in your songs, you know, like there's, am I right on that?
All of the songs are composed from the ground up, from scratch, beat by beat. You know, I program the drums, but I mean, I write all the parts, like every single little hit of each single little drum. It's all done from scratch. And then of course all the keys, I do those live now, and then I refine them later. Like I got a nice keyboard controller, 61 key Alessis controller now, velocity sensitive, so I can make more believable parts, you know what I mean? Because you can just have much more nuance in your playing and stuff like that, and it sounds especially good with the brass and all that. You know, so it just sounds more natural.
Yeah, it sounds fuller, and it's, I don't know. I like how that's like when I'm listening to some of your music. It's like there is no like area in the layers of the music that is like nothing's happening. There's always something happening constantly, exactly. You know, and that's what I think is really fucking cool.
It's got a richness. It's got a fullness.
Well, especially with the new production quality, and I'm going back to school and stuff like that, and probably going to try to be pursuing audio engineering, because you know it's been something I've kind of been self-taught at, and I thought, you know, I could use some spit and polish, you know, and maybe I can have that be my marketable skill, because that's what it's all been about.
I'm doing the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I'm actually going to college here pretty soon for audio engineering after working in radio and working around audio for many years. But you know, at the same time, it is probably a good idea to be able to have that piece of certificate for one.
Hang on the wall.
Yeah, hanging it on the wall, and clout is what I like to call it.
It's official.
It's an official clouting tool that I can
I'm
use.
not getting none of that shit. I'm going to sit in this chair in front of this microphone and just keep talking shit until I fucking make it somewhere, bro.
Plethora of music is tuning in. What's that?
You guys are doing a great job.
Oh, well, no, you're doing fuck you, man. You're doing a way better job than we are. I'll tell you that. You're killing it out there with the music.
We don't have a show without you guys.
Yeah, we don't have a show. We without your guys' talent, man. I mean, we wouldn't even have anything to talk about on our fucking show.
we do the Carl voice. We cut people with sling blades.
Yeah, we got our goofy
we got
things that we
shit
can
like
make.
that. You want to listen to some of that shit? We got
a Hulk Hogan video I played 50 fucking times on this show.
Well, we do have a Coaster Christmas coming up soon, so we want you guys to know about that.
Yeah.
But no, you guys are doing it, man, and love everything that's always come from you guys. You have a very unique sound, and I think it's a long lost sound that's coming back with you guys, and it's like a mix between like
it's the carnival punk, meets metal.
It's like I there's definitely there's like. I'm trying to put
broke Dan.
There's some Primus in there. I mean, it's like it's all in there. I don't know what to explain it. I don't know how to. But no, it's really cool, man.
Yeah,
we're digging it. I think it's a unique sound.
The people like it. We love it. I mean, the public is loving it, and I'm sure they would love to hear the new song too. You know, I mean, they probably want to hear 12 gauge exit strategy here. So we want to play that for them there, Richard. Anything else that you wanted to say about that song or anything like that, or you wanted to get out there to the public?
I think we've pretty much covered it all. The rest's just the rest that can be said about it. Basically, learn from listening.
Okay.
At this point.
Gotcha. You know what? We do have another channel that's tuning in right now. Self-titled STA is saying that Richard mixed our album in, and it's amazing. I highly recommend him mixing your stuff. And you're going to hear it right now. Actually,
that's not the first person that said that already.
No, I've heard it many times.
I saw another post that somebody made that, and they were saying the same thing. Like, dude, the guy is a fucking genius.
How do people get in touch with you, Rich?
You guys are blowing me up.
How do people get in touch with you if you can help them out?
They just go to my Facebook page and DM me. I'm basically taking guinea pigs right now because I took a bunch of Udemy courses, or Udemy, or however you pronounce it, and stuff like that, just to polish off, just to give myself a little bit more polish too. So I've been kind of using new techniques and stuff that I've learned on, of course, my own music, and but it always helps to get a variety, like a revolving door of genres to work with, because it keeps you sharp. And that's what I wanted to do. It's like, just send me your stems, I'll mix you a track for free.
Right, that's dope. That's a great deal.
There's only one way to show you my skills, and that's to do it.
Yeah, let me show you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time,
you don't send the dick pic without someone asking first. I mean, that's.
I wasn't gonna go there.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, make sure you're getting what you're owed for that. Like, there's an old thing, like, hey, this guy's got a job offer. He says, $15 to $30 an hour for this welding job. So the guy goes in and he says, well, do a weld for me and I'll come back, check on you in a few minutes. Well, he did 2 welds, and then the boss comes back and says, why is there 2 welds? He says, well, that one's $15 an hour and that one's $30 an hour. So which one do you want? Right? So make sure you're getting what you deserve too, man.
Right. If they like it, then I'll offer to mix their whole album, of course.
Boom!
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's a try before you buy sort of model that I got going on.
I like it. That's a great idea. That is a really good way of going about it, especially online nowadays. I mean, you where'd you go? You taking off on us?
The kitty. He's after the kitty cat.
The fucking cat fucking with you, or what do you got there?
He's got glue. He's gonna.
No.
Oh, I thought
he's loving life.
He's got a vape
over here. He's rolling around. His back.
Kitty.
Aside from the mixing, I've also gotten back into doing bladesmith. I got a forge that I'm getting set up, and I'm probably going to start making. That's
really?
Something that I've been in. Yeah. Yep.
That's a cool hobby right there, man.
There's money in that.
Absolutely.
I'm playing the stock market too. That's another thing that I've been doing.
Oh, you're gonna be playing the stock market? Well, let me tell you something, dude. My $4,000 is going. I don't even know where it's at anymore.
Oh yeah.
I've
so far, fingers crossed, I've doubled my money. So before the whole thing crashes, then burns to hell, I'm hopefully gonna cash out, and it'll give me a little bit of a bump up for this next phase of life here.
Right, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And good luck with the bladesmithing too, because that's so much money in that. I've known a couple of guys that made some custom blades, and they sold them for a lot, dude. Like no less than $250 up to $500 for a good blade. So I mean, you hang around for a day or two and make a dope blade, you made yourself $500 or more.
Could be. Once again, I got guinea pigs for that too.
Nice. So it's same type of a marketing thing right there, where you make one, and if you like it, then you pay or something like that, or.
These are practice ones, so kinda.
Practice. Okay.
Well, that's cool, man.
I like to cook, so it's like I'm in her kitchen, and her knives are all just trash, dude, and like you can't work with these things, man. Like if you're like really serious about making a really cool dish, and you break out those knives and they can't cut nothing, and they're just all like made in China crap. It just got me frustrated. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna make you a damn knife.
Gatherers of the Eve is tuning in tonight as well. Gatherers of the Eve says, "Love you, Richard. Can't wait till we can get some shows in together again." Yeah. No, we feel you, dude. Everybody's feeling that, Gatherers. That's one of those things. And is this a band? Is that a band, Richard? Is that a band that I should be checking out there, or what?
We played with them in Ohio. One show that we had in 2020. They kick ass.
Okay, I'm gonna look them up.
Send us your information, guys. We got to get you on the show too.
Yeah, we want to chat with you.
And about the bladesmithing.
For that matter. Self-titled album. They're working on some new stuff recently too.
Dude,
I can't wait to mix that.
We want to know all about it.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, man.
And if you're making some blades,
go ahead and make me a new sling blade.
Sling blade.
I'm looking to get a Kaiser blade made, feller.
I haven't seen that movie.
You've never seen it?
A lot of movies. No, I've got a long list of movies that everybody else has seen that I have not, and then I got a long list of movies that I'm used to, like watching stuff like that people make in their backyards, like Z movies and shit like that. So I gotta get cultured here.
Right.
Cool, man.
Well, we want to play your song, man. We want to play 12 gauge exit strategy here, man. We want to get this out to the people, let them check it out, and the music venue. Anytime that we could be expecting that to be coming to theaters.
The theaters.
This summer.
What's going on with Disney and stuff? No. I have no answer for you guys on that. It's the holiday season.
Yeah,
It's
that's
basically
understandable.
whenever the guy gets it done.
Okay, gotcha. Once it's done, then it's done. Once you got it in the email, and boom, there it is. You know, you got it at that point. Well, tell your mom, tell everybody that at your place that we love chatting with you. We love to. We want to get them on next time that we chat with you too, because we love meeting.
Oh, okay. I could have let them know. I didn't know we were doing that. They're watching Boys right now, so.
Okay. We want to. Next time
event.
we'll get the family in there and all that, because we got the cat. We got Baz Meat there. We got Baz Meat, man.
Yeah.
So. Baz Meat, it was nice to meet you, my friend. Kitty. There's the kitty.
Yeah, look at
your
that.
Baz
Dude, that's a
Meat?
big cat.
Oh, you should see his brother. My God, he's a. Oof.
Is he a hunter?
He's got to be about. He doesn't really like to go outside, which is good because around here we got coyotes and all that.
Right. Yeah.
He's not made of certain stuff exactly. I don't really.
That's cool.
Not like the others.
He looks like he
He's
would
a
be a
little
good
scary.
hunter, though. I mean, just looking at him, I could tell. That's
His
got.
family are really adept at hunting. He's got the instinct. Like, they leave the little stomachs outside my door.
Yeah.
And I over the summer stepped in a stomach and slipped barefoot because they got all the green crap in there, and I was just.
Shut up!
All right, man. Well, we got to run, man. We got to run. We got to play your song, and then we got to get Richard Rizzo. We got so many dicks on the show tonight. We got Dick right here. We got a Dick coming out the rear in here in just a second after we get done listening to this song. And Dicks left and right in this show.
Watch
fucking
it.
dicks.
Watch
just dicks.
it.
Richard Rizzo, Rizzo from 106 KHQ is going to be on.
He's going to be on too.
So,
but let's listen to this music, man. Thanks so much, Richard, for coming on and giving us a little bit of your time and a little of your insight and showing us around the house there and you're showing us the beautiful little horse pillow you got there and the beautiful wallpaper. I love the decor. It's amazing, and we can't wait to have you back and find out more about what's happening with you guys. Get a video going for this shit, man. Come on.
Oh, yeah. There's another one that too. It involves a Russian trucker in sweatpants, probably some prostitutes. But all right, I'll.
Can't wait to see it, man.
TYL, so I don't hold up the show here.
All right, thank you, Rizzo. Richard. We got Rizzo coming up next. We got to play your song. We're gonna play some Arsenic Tea Party right now, buddy. Have a good night, man. Thank you.
Bam. Legalized medical prostitution. Boom.
Legalized medical what? Oh, yeah. That was a sign we used to have.
We have that sign.
Everywhere I look, dicks. Fuck, Dan, don't clip that. Don't clip that, sir.
It's clipped.
Mr. Mossman, won't you tell me just what it is that I do wrong? Make it clear with the flash of light. Show me what lies on the other side. I stood and watched my dreams look right from the sky. One by one, they're selling tickets, friends, to witness my demise. Step right up, I built this stage, I'll tear it down, watch it fuck you out, turn the lights out in front of the whole world. No, oh no, hit the dirt, you're feeling that, I'm feeling that, in the shower, in the tub, watch our baby spread love. Hit the dirt, you're feeling that, I'm feeling that, all along, in the street and into a world that haunts me. 12 gauge, that's it, strategy. Why, oh why am I so scared to breathe the air, to live here? My mind's torn asunder, baby, let me get your doctor in. On the second thought, just leave me here in my favorite place where it rains ash and I'm on the edge of oblivion. I could not see it all, but it's so much worse than I ever thought. So I'm loading up my coach gun and I'm off. I sat and watched myself given over to foolish fancies. Never again will I have hope. Such is folly to me. No, no, no. Oh no! Hit the dirt, you're feeling that, I'm feeling that. In the shower, in the tub, watch our baby spread love. Hit the dirt, you're feeling that, I'm feeling that. All along, in the street and into all that haunts me. 12 gauge! Exit! Strategy! My ache is a nourishment. Now open my vein, my vein. We will see if I'm a Lazarus. Now drain from me my governance.
There you go, everybody. That was a badass fucking jam right there. Arsenic Tea Party. That was 12 gauge exit strategy right there, man. That's
it is a beast.
It is a beast. Yeah, we're absolutely right. They were talking about it on the in the chat down below, and we hope that everybody continues chatting, man. We love knowing that you guys are staying busy, even though I mean, we may not be. I try to pay attention to the chat as much as possible so that we can communicate back and forth with the folks that are tuning in, because I mean, you guys are important. You guys are important too. We're trying to fucking entertain you. You know, this is all about
we love
you. Yeah. Rizzo was just calling us too, and now hopefully I didn't piss him off because oh wait, am I calling Richard Cynic now? Hold on, I think I got the wrong one. I am. I'm calling Richard Cynic. Here we go. We want to call Rizzo. Here we go. Here's Rizzo. We got Rizzo. Oh, he's sideways. For some reason, it's not. What's going on?
I got it the right way.
You do have it the right way. I can see that you got it the right way, but for some reason it is. It's still. Maybe turn it the other way first, and then turn it that way, and then try turning it the other way. There we go. Bang-a-rang, Peter Pan. There he is. Rizzo right here, everybody. This is Rizzo from 106 KHQ. We know him that way up here, but a lot of his new fans that he has gotten now from the hot tub talk with him and Jeff. Him and Jeff, you guys continued on after being one of the top morning radio here in Northern Michigan. You guys kept on going, and how's that been going for you guys so far?
Well, you know what? I'll be honest. We saw what you were doing, and actually, what made us really get into it is when we came in and we saw what you guys were doing. It was such a cool setup, and we were like, we didn't have anything cool like that, but we wanted to keep with it. And I'll tell you what, I mean, a bad week for us, like last week. I have it up on my computer now. We have 4,700 people a week. So wow. I mean, we've really built this to a lot. I mean, Northern Michigan's our biggest, but we have a lot of a good fan base in Michigan. We're just slowly starting to make a little bit of money, but it's good, man. It's good. I guess it could be worse, but I want to get back on the radio, and it's looking like that'll happen soon. So
for sure. That's good news. That's getting back on the radio, like you're thinking, like, because you're not around here right now. I'm going to give everybody a timeline really quickly. See, Rizzo was up here. He the 106 KHQ made the worst decision of their fucking lives. Decided to get rid of them, and then after that, he was hanging around here, like trying to get back on the radio. Right. Decided to move down to Detroit, became a pirate. Now in Philly. And how is is Philly going to be the spot that you're going to be doing it, or what?
Well, okay, so Philly's where I'm from. So I mean, that's my home.
Okay.
I would like to come back to Michigan. That would be our goal. But, I mean, we have a couple offers. We have one in Florida coming up. We have one in Michigan. I just found out about on Friday. And one in Philly. So we'll see, man. You never know with this COVID stuff. So
yeah, that is true. That is true. But, man, I don't know. Florida's kind of enticing. It's no snow. That would be nice.
Right.
That would be nice.
Here's the thing. And, I mean, listen, living in Michigan as long as I did, you get so used to, like, you know, having seasons. In Florida, it's 85 degrees in December. It sucks. You have swamp ass all the time.
Oh, my God. And that would not be good in a hot tub, I don't think. You know, I mean, you get the hot tub down in Florida. I don't think you'd like that.
Well, no, the two guys in a tub, you know, barely worked in Michigan. I don't know what people liked about two overweight men in a tub, but hey, I think you're right. It's not going to work in Florida now.
It might. Maybe it would. I don't know. It's Florida. I mean, you can type in Florida, man. It's the fucking the king of the internet right there.
You're right.
But you are...
Dude, no, listen. There's some freaky shit in Florida. I was down there, and I got an Airbnb house down there, and it was a really nice place. But it was right by this, like, nudist colony. And
where were you? Where was it, in Jacksonville or by Orlando?
It was actually outside of Tampa.
Outside of Tampa. Okay, my mom lives in St. Pete, and there's a nudist colony there. But you know what? Nobody that gets naked is anyone you want to see naked. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, luckily they have a big fence up. They have like a big wooden fence. But you could see it like driving all the way to, and it was a big property that they have. Like they sprawl out, man. And but yeah, there's freaks out there in Florida. It might work. The hot tub shit. That's all I'm saying. The hot tub thing might work.
You're right. There's a lot of freaks, but yeah, like I said, I've been to a couple nude beaches. I've never seen anyone super hot on a nude beach.
Right.
So now you're talking about possibly coming back to Northern Michigan would be badass. I would love that. But I do want to know, you know, like I like to keep in touch with keeping tabs on people. You know, Facebook just doesn't do it for me. I want to actually know what's going on. So like I want to know like you were a pirate. You were a pirate for a while. How did that work out? How do you become a pirate?
It's a good question. So believe it or not, we did a couple different stunts, if you were, to build up our podcast. And one of the things was there was this pirate ship that was hiring. And basically you went out on sales and Jeff was like, man, that would be great. People would love Pirate Rizzo. And I was like, nobody would care. And so I put up a video and we got like 400 comments. So I took the job and I would post videos, and that really built our podcast. And then, dude, people that were on the ship, I would say, hey, I hate this job, but here you go, check out our podcast. And we just built it like that. It was crazy. So I don't know, man. It was bizarre. It was a very weird thing, man.
That's a great idea, I think. I mean, you ain't got a job to promote your podcast. That's brilliant. I think you're getting paid, and at the same time, it's helping to promote the podcast. Yeah. You know, I think that's a great idea.
You know what's funny? I was a singing pirate. So I had to sing a sea shanty every day, and we had to come up with a new sea shanty. So I was singing, I was dancing, I was slinging liquor, and I was promoting my podcast. So.
Okay, now wait a minute. You said that you had to sing this. You've obviously memorized it. Could you sing it for us real quick?
Yeah, I'm trying. You know, it's funny. I'm trying to think of one of my best sea shanties. So I made mine up. So let's see. I did. Yeah. Let me think of a good one here. The finest ship that ever. Okay, we'll do that. All right. So I came out and I said, all right, everyone, this is Pirate Rizzo, and we have a lot of kids on this ship. And I would say, I have a little secret. This is how we really run the pirate ship. These are the rules. And I would say, what do you do with a loud kid pirate? What do you do with a loud kid pirate? What do you do with a loud kid pirate early in the morning? You throw him overboard and you say goodbye. You throw him overboard and you say goodbye. You throw him overboard and you say goodbye early in the morning. And then we would just, you know, I would sing about being a drunk. It was great, dude. It was nice.
Oh, that's awesome! I thought that was great. That was an awesome performance. I want to see it now. You know, I want to
get a job.
I want to do that.
If you go down to Florida and all the shit falls out from underneath you, you can go to Disney and get fucking Pirates of the Caribbean job. No problem.
Oh, well, that's the thing. I could do that. I could go to St. Pete and I could get on the Black Raven. There's a couple pirate ships I can get on. So, I'm expanding,
Yeah. I
think pirate clout these days.
I think it's a great idea, not only getting on pirate ships, but like doing things like that. And, like it's part of your podcast. You're like almost like getting jobs to record the podcast, to create the story for the podcast, like that's
genius.
That's brilliant, I think.
Listen, I basically, I got a job to get another radio job, but believe it or not, the one thing that we really are, we just figured out a way to build it, and it's organically and like doing weird stuff. So whether it's snuggling with him in a tub, or whether it's singing sea shanties, or whether it's me, I went and did a dance recital where I learned how to pole dance. Like whatever it is, people just like weird crap. So I don't know.
That's awesome, man. I think
You're
that's
my fucking hero.
Yeah, dude. That's the way to fucking live, man. Just going. Well, now look at it. I mean, compare the two of us to Rizzo.
Right.
He's got no kids. He's got nothing tying him down. He's still got his whole. It's
you know what?
His whole
Another
life.
thing I wanted to mention. The radio life. It's a little bit different from the podcast life as far as fuck, shit, cock, balls. I mean, whatever we want. And now.
It is.
Go ahead. Go run with that.
I was going to say it is. I didn't hear what your question. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah,
I apologize.
yeah.
No, basically, so there's kind of that difference there. And I know for the longest time, me and Nate, we were trying to keep it totally PG as far as for quite a few years. We didn't even swear. We came over to YouTube. We were like, fuck it, man.
Yeah.
This is what we want to really do. You know what I mean? And I mean, but it's weird because like we've been on the radio and we've done some interviews since then, and there's been times where I'm just like I almost belted some shit out because I'm just not in that mode anymore. And I think that you can lose it, and then getting into the podcast, you can kind of do whatever you want. Have you felt like, and how far do you go with the swears on your stuff? Do you keep it pretty much the same as you want on the radio? How do you go about things?
It's interesting. That's a great question. So one, I label my podcast. I have the ability to label them explicit or not through my Apple platform. Yes, we've never been like fuck this, fuck that kind of guys, but we'll let it slip if it works. Mm-hmm. But we are much more racy with our content. So we basically whatever we did on KHQ, which again was winning, and now they've lost all their audience, but we can talk about whatever. It was winning. We just kind of expanded it. So now instead of just kind of cutting off the conversation at Stedman Graham's mustache, today Jeff's been getting text messages about growing his dick. So we've been talking about we've been talking about Colonel Sanders and Mario Lopez. We found out Mario Lopez was uncircumcised, and we were like, what a disgrace to Colonel Sanders that you're an uncut guy. Colonel Sanders was cut, my brother. So,
wait, what episode is that on so people can listen to the rest of that?
That is our latest episode. That's called The Uncut Colonel.
Uncut Colonel. I love it. What a perfect name for it.
I get it. You guys come with a little bit more racier material, like what? But you just maybe not put as many swears in there, but it equalizes it.
Yeah, you just got to get borderline, PG-13.
Well, you know what I've noticed? People like to live vicariously, and this is my experience, through us with our podcast. Now, again, we have a very large fan base because of KHQ, but people seem to, and I think the fact that show's so bad that it helps us because we still have most of the people download us in the morning, and they just want to hear what we did before, but a little more. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're giving them. And, we'll curse, man, but we do want to get a job. So we kind of tone it down a little bit, but, we just be ourselves, man, Yeah,
no, absolutely. And, that's a thing. You guys play a character, really. And these people, they grow accustomed to you and your voice every morning. And they love you guys. That's the thing about radio. You build a relationship with your listeners in a different way, and it's always funny to finally get a view of the person that you've loved to listen to for so long, but you only hear them on the radio. You just like picture that they look a certain way in your mind, and then you see them for real and you're like, oh, You know, I didn't even picture you that way. But you do build a relationship with people. Nate, are you really doing that right now? Okay, yeah. And so, here, let me tone this down a little bit. You build a relationship. These people, they love you, man. And you can't let them down. Every day you got to get out there and you got to keep yourself relevant for them. For them, man. Because...
Well, thanks, brother.
Okay. I was going somewhere with it. No, but
I
it's
started
true.
playing the piano.
It's true. People, you know, they do build these relationships with the morning show guys that they listen to. I was devastated when the Bear took away Bob and Tom. I used to love to. I grew up listening.
That was
to
the worst decision the Bear ever made.
Yeah,
that was
absolutely.
the stupidest fucking thing.
You want to know what's really funny? I'll give you a quick history about that. With Bob and Tom, do you know that every morning show that my former employer has fired, they have gone to blow up and do big things? Bob and Tom really began their career at KHQ. They were fired because the owner said something to the effect of, they're not funny. Then Blaine Fowler, same thing. Us, and, you know, again, this is a different time. We'll get a job. But, I mean, you're right. Bob and Tom do, and that's kind of what we do. We've always believed in sharing everything with our audience, and in a weird way, I think that's what they want. There's a lot of shows, and I'm not singling out any, that just come out and they do wacky sounds and fart sounds, and they do celebrity birthdays, and you're like, nobody gives a shit, you know?
Right.
So I think you guys do it. I think we do it. You got to give them more, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's what we do. We come up with parody songs. We do characters. We got tons of voices.
I love
we do.
Rogan. I've said that before. I think he's fucking the best.
We got to get him back in the studio.
We certainly do. We got to get him to come back to fucking life. I don't know where the guy's been. Dan, you have any fucking clue as to where he's been?
He blew his voice out pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not the easiest thing for him to say.
There's always
to go
room for
running
them
around,
guys.
drinking the Coke and fucking screaming and yelling and all that.
Yeah. Oh, he's pissed off at this point. But no, we're gonna listen to the Cokester Christmas here.
Hopefully, I'm looking for
it. But at any rate, no, we like to mix it up exactly the same way what you're talking about. You know, obviously Bob and Tom, an inspiration to us. You know, like I said, listen to them for years. If I was ever gonna like mimic any type of platform for a show, it'd be something like that, because that's where my heart is. I loved that, and I know that everybody else loves that shit too. So why wouldn't I do what people fucking love, man? And that's exactly what we try to put on. Stupid shit. It's stupid funny. Like simple, stupid, funny stuff, and it works.
The best advice I ever got in radio was one sentence, and it was keep it simple, stupid. That's it. And you overthink it, and look, it's the people in power that's the problem. No matter where you're at, no matter what station, no matter what company, with the exception of a few, everyone's more worried about, you know, the new Taylor Swift song. Let me tell you something, bro. The new Taylor Swift song, they're not coming to your radio station for. They're coming to your radio station for local personality, content, and to laugh, man. Mm-hmm. And when people don't understand that, the business is in the shitter. It sucks.
Right.
It
when
sucks.
you could put the music in with all the stuff that you just mentioned. And that's another thing. Radio stations really need to start opening the doors to local musicians more, if they can. I mean, it's something that has to happen. I mean, look, dude, all these inspiring bands around here, some of the most beautiful music, some of the most badass music I've ever heard has come. I have heard on my show.
I've heard better music, locally here than I have on Spotify if I'm going through a fucking list.
Radio stations not take advantage the hell out. Like, these people aren't asking for anything except to be on the radio.
Yeah, they just want to be heard.
But see, that this is the argument that you'll get. You'll get, well, if we do it for you, we have to do it for everybody. Or you'll get, well, you know, we're going to lose, you know, listeners, people who aren't going to like it. They're going to turn it off, and then they're going to go to another station. It's a crock of shit. I agree with you, but that's the argument they're going to give you.
I tell you this, Z93 right now, Z93 downstate, every single Sunday they got their local homegrown type of a thing that's going on.
Right.
And it is fucking, it rocks every Sunday, you know, like I always feel like maybe we're competing with them, because it's like a lot of the people that we feature on our show, they're also doing too. There's no competition though, really. We're completely different people, you know, I mean, two completely different platforms for one, but we're both working for the one ultimate goal, which is getting these bands heard. You know, like there's no other way way that they're going to be getting heard. You know,
well, it's really also nice when a band does do another interview and then they mention that they were on your podcast, and you're like, oh,
yeah,
yes.
that feels good.
That always is awesome.
And you know what? Again, I've always respected like Z93 and that company because, you know, they're a radio company, but they try shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I just wish. You're right. The homegrown stuff was great. I mean, you know, and that's why I love what you guys do, because you bring on different people and you play their music, and it's just it's a different outlet, man. And that's what people need, you know,
right.
A little bit of everything.
Right. Yeah. So, it's just you know, you need what is it? You got to get a little crazy. We're never gonna survive unless we're all alone.
Dude, are you like doing an Elvis impression to sing that song, brother? Like I thought you were trying to do an Elvis impression.
Close, huh?
But no, man. You know, we were musicians, I guess, and coming up, and we never had a platform like this. Obviously, radio wouldn't play us. So really, the idea behind doing this show was offer a platform that was almost equal ground as the radio. We could bring our cloud up to them, that we could open up to the local scene. And look, as long as you have a few things on your criteria, your music might not be the best, but if you have a produced song, a music video, shit like that, then get on here, dude, and let the people be the judge. We're not the judge. We're just a platform. This is owned by the musicians, dude. They're the ones that give us this show.
Well, and the songs that are on the radio sometimes are terrible. I can't remember his name. Maybe you might remember, Nate. The last time that Jeff and I were on, he had the blonde hair, short blonde hair. He lived in Grand Rapids. That guy was awesome.
Frankie.
What was it?
Frankie from Becoming Human.
Becoming Human.
Yep.
Dude, for like 2 weeks after that, I did nothing but check out their shit. I thought he was great.
No, dude, he is actually, yeah. I mean, you want to talk about somebody that's just sitting there constantly thinking of what is the next thing that I could do, Frankie. And I mean, the new sound.
Mind.
Yeah. I don't know if when you were looking up his stuff, if you went back in time and looked at some of their older music, that stuff is some fucking killer shit too. I mean, a little bit different than it is now. You know, a little bit different. I mean,
he's pop for sure.
Yeah. It's a lot different sound.
We followed the metamorphosis as it's gone on.
Yeah, I was the biggest fucking fangirl of Frankie.
We've always loved that band, and you know, there's so many bands like them out there, and there's so many guys out like that out there, that this is exactly why we created this platform, because we want those voices to be heard. It's a shame that there's so many people that are inspiring people that don't get heard, man. You know, they really don't, and they have totally worthy material to be heard. So that's what this is about. And, you know, I love that you're going back into radio and you can kind of take some of this stuff back with you.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you know, now I just thought about this. This is like the wolf was like in the other den or something, and then the wolf came back to the other den and he's like, well, fuck, man, the shit over there ain't that bad, you know? Like, and that's what fucking Rizzo's going to be when he goes into the radio, you know?
Be like, I just left the den.
I'll never abandon this podcast thing. I think that's what makes us special. But and the one thing I will say is just on my end, you know, don't forget to send me that thing, because I want to at least expose my listeners to this, because a lot of them, you know, they watch these videos and click on my Facebook at weird ass times, you know, 4 a.m. So I want to at least expose them, because I think they'll like some of the music that you guys have on here, you know?
And dude, we're going to put a description to your stuff.
Oh yeah, we got it down in the description. Below, we got
so
his.
That way people can go, and we would encourage people to go check him out and click on it, like it, subscribe
to him. Yeah,
get down and start checking out what he's doing too. And as you move into the radio world, all right, yeah, we want to come on, be your guest.
Listen to this fucker.
You know what? I would love it. And there's a chance I could be back in northern Michigan, but it's looking like it's either going to be southern Michigan or it's going to be, like I said, Florida or Philly. I'm fingers crossed for Michigan, but
for sure,
yeah, I just want to come back and just like get all my listeners back so that they know that they made such a mistake. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's gonna happen, man. And we don't care where you're at, dude. This is the technology age. We will call you. You let us know, brother.
Yeah.
But no, Go ahead.
Yeah, vice versa. Vice versa. I love what you guys are doing. I respect the hell out of it. That's why I wanted to come on and just, I will definitely, tell my people to check it out too. I think you guys are doing a great thing.
Well, dude, what an honor to come from a person like you, man. We look up to you as well. And
absolutely.
It's a huge honor to have you on our show.
Yeah, it's like whenever we get a chance to talk to somebody who's got you think about it now. Rizzo was when you're in radio, you are like one person away from the next big. Who is the biggest interview that you've ever had, Rizzo? I would love to know, because I want to know how far away I am from Rizzo's biggest interview.
Do you mean celebrity interview?
Yes, yes.
Sure.
All right, there's two, and you can find it on our Facebook page. Jeff and I interviewed Justin Bieber before Jingle Ball, and he was awful. He was awful. My favorite interview, and people probably won't get as excited about this person, but I had the opportunity to interview Chris Cornell, and
Oh my God!
People aren't going to get excited.
Where is that interview? Wait, is that available? Can we listen to that anywhere? Where is that?
You know what? Let me check. It is available. I'll tell you what. I will find it, and I will put the link. It's an old crappy shot on the what was that? The Razor video, but it's there. It's somewhere. I have it somewhere.
I'll find that. Are you kidding me? That is solid.
That would
gold,
be
dude.
to be able to hear. Has that been? You've had that in public before, right? I mean, it's been on the air, obviously.
Oh yeah. That was on what was it? Q93 in Harrisburg, and that was on Q102 in Philly.
But is it available anywhere on the internet? Can people find that right now?
It's available somewhere. Maybe if you Google Rizzo, Chris Cornell. If it's just a really old video that I shot on a phone, worst case, I have it somewhere in my archives.
Perfect.
Awesome,
No, I want to go watch it now. I didn't know that. We're learning things about Rizzo here.
We interviewed Randy from the Trailer Park Boys. That was.
Oh, I love him.
That was.
Oh my God, I love
awesome.
the trailer.
Hi, this is Randy, all the way from Sunnyvale Trailer Park, and you're listening to the South of the Straight Show on YouTube. Woo!
Dude, that was a totally fun interview, man. But dude, wow, Chris Cornell. So you're not far away, dude.
That far away from Chris Cornell. One person away from Chris Cornell. I mean, that's fucking.
That's pretty dope.
That's pretty
We're
cool.
One person
yeah,
away from that guy. Well,
it's funny. It's funny. Real quick, he crashed. Jerry Cantrell, when he had Degradation Trip, his initial album, I guess he was touring with him, or they were in the same city at the time. They were outside of Philly at the Trocadero Theater. He was there. He popped up. I got 4 questions with him. It was awesome. So.
Wow.
Awesome.
Wow, that is so cool, dude. Well, I mean, hey, you know what? It is 9 o'clock. We do wrap up the show about now, but man, it's been an awesome chat with you, man. I think we touched some conversation pieces about the industry, or the radio industry. Chris Cornell, man. Now I'm gonna go look this up. There's probably people looking it up left and right now. Where I want to.
I'll find it and put it on my Facebook if you can.
Cool. And I can't wait to hear what's next with the journeys of Rizzo and Jeff, man. I mean, I want to know what's going on with them all the damn time, man. It's fun. It is fun to watch somebody's life just spiraling out of control. And I mean, honestly, that is what it is. It is every single day.
Yep.
Everybody, but the way that you guys can spin it into something that is entertaining, it is. I think. I mean, really, let's look at it now. If you were like a regular everyday guy, right, and you're going to a job just simply to do something that you really don't fucking want to do, but you guys are taking that one thing that you really don't want to do and turning it into that positive piece of gold. I think that's cool. I mean, that's a brilliant way to go about it and all that. And I don't know. I'm gonna enjoy watching this, man. I think it's really. It's inspiring to me, because when we're here at the podcast here, like we've talked behind the scenes, we don't make a fucking dime on this shit. But you guys are actually surviving. You're out there doing the thing. You're making it happen, and I think it's cool, man. And I hope that everybody's gonna be checking you guys out a little bit more, man.
Yeah, well, listen, thank you. We're not making a ton of money, but we're just starting to learn. But you guys, like I said, you guys, I respect the hell out of you, and I appreciate you for letting me come on. And, man, we will be back, and we'll be back soon. So
yeah! Awesome!
For those of you who thought you could get rid of us, we're coming back, and we're taking everyone back.
Yeah, all right. I love it, man. Thank you so much, Rizzo, for chatting with us tonight, man. You have a good evening, and we'll be looking for the next podcast, dude.
Yeah, brother.
You got it. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you.
Yep.
Hey,
have a good
no
night.
problem. We appreciate you, bro.
All right. There we go, everybody. There was Rizzo, formerly of KHQ up here. Now the hot tub. You hanging out in hot tubs.
Doing his thing,
big
dude.
dudes. So
moving back to radio soon.
Yeah, moving back to radio soon. I love that. And I'm going to go
we will
find
have
that
an interview.
I got to go find that Chris Cornell interview now. I want to listen to that.
I'm bugging, dude. I'm bugging.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
people
fucking-
might not be too interested about it. What?
What?
More than Justin Bieber, bro. Let me
Wait
tell
a
you
minute.
that.
Yeah. I mean, I bet you anything at that time. Yeah, nobody was interviewed. It was nowadays. Fucking A, dude. Shit. It's like, what if there was an interview with Elvis
Chris
that came
Cornell,
back? You know,
he decided to depart us here in Michigan, man, and that's pretty big deal for us to be the last place that Chris Cornell took his last breath.
Was it
Michigan area? He died down in Detroit, man.
No shit. Was it really?
Did a
Wow.
show and then it was down there.
I'm a bonehead. Well, hey, man, thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in tonight. We want to thank, first and foremost, we had Jake on, Jake from Red Brick Road, Arsenic Tea Parties, Richard Cynic, fucking wild music coming out of that area, man. And Rizzo for just chatting with us just now, and Reese. We're gonna have to talk to Reese a little bit more, man.
I know, that was a on the spot interview. We
out of
didn't even
nowhere,
know,
yeah.
We
I
didn't even
wasn't
know
ready
we were
for
going
that.
to talk to him tonight.
Wasn't not ready, but we
didn't have any questions, didn't have anything lined up, which we can do stuff on the fly pretty good. Been pretty good at that, but a little knowing that, hey, that's where we're going to have on helps out.
Right. One thing that we did do on the fly during the entire show, actually, everybody, was I found the Christmas with a Cokester. And we're going to play that for you to close out the show. This is Christmas with the Cokester.
Yeah.
Coke Hogan actually was, he sings Christmas carols for the most part. Is that what it was? Or
yeah, he does. You'll see it's a little metally, but maybe some changes coming with us soon, guys. We're not going to put anything out there exactly what will be changing, but there could be some changes coming up in the future for this new year for the South the Straight show. And we thank everybody that has tuned in and stuck with us so far.
I also see that next week we're going to be chatting with Tomcat from the band Death Cat. Death Cat out of the Detroit area, man. I think that's where they're from.
Sweet.
I don't know, Detroit or
so,
Detroit.
yeah, we're going to talk about the changes. Once we get off with you guys, we're going to keep talking about it, and then you'll be finding out soon enough.
Yeah. Here we go, everybody. Here's the Christmas with the Cokester. Good evening and good day, and we will talk to you between now and then. This Christmas season, when you're sitting around with your family enjoying the fire, why not also celebrate Christmas with the Cokester with all the songs you love that bring you back to memories of your childhood and Christmases gone by. Pop in this cassette and get ready to go on a Christmas journey with the Cokester with all the songs you love, like this one here.
Well, the weather outside is frightful, but this Coke is so delightful. If Christmas make you wanna choke, slam a Coke, slam a Coke, slam a Coke. Brother!
Do you remember when you were a child and you snuck downstairs early on Christmas morning only to find the Cokester passed out after a long night of a Coke binge on Christmas Eve? This song brings that memory back for me.
Yeah. Well, you better not drink that rockin' rye. Twisted Coke cap, I'm telling you why. Cokester Claus is coming tonight. Brother, you know what I'm saying? I got a drink list, I'm asking your spouse. And if there's no Coke, I'm burning your house. Cokester Claus is coming tonight. Brother, yeah, dude.
And how about that beautiful Christmas tree that was decorated by your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, and the Cokester?
Oh, Cokester tree, your cans, they are like candy. Oh, Cokester tree, oh yeah, brother, I love Coke. Brother! Frick!
And let's not forget that magical feeling that you would have when you would hear that twist of that cap with this little goodie right here.
Cokester night, Coke, not Sprite. Get that crap out of here, brother!
And we all remember those Christmas morning squabbles with our siblings. Well, the Cokester reminds us quite clear right here.
Rocking around the Cokester tree, I'm gonna drink some freaking Coke. Oh, what? I said I want Coke, brother! Brother, let me tell you something, dude. If there ain't no Coke under the Christmas tree in the morning, brother, I'm gonna take that Coke, I'm gonna shove it down your throat, dude. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it, brother! Right freaking now, bro! Get the fuck out of here! Ah! Yeah, dude! Brother!
And while Christmas is still warm in your heart, let's crack a Coke with the Cokester.
A case of Coke is on my wish list. Twisted caps, 'cause it's Christmas. We're slamming them down till Santa's in town. Drinking all the Coke that I can stand. Roar! I'd like to thank everybody that participated in this album, dude. Took a lot of hard work, brother, but you know, we got to the end of it because it's Christmas, dude. We like twisting down for Santa and for Jesus, dude. Woo! Brother, you know what I'm saying? Doing it now, brother. Oh, yeah. Merry Christmas, brother.